play a game where you cast spells by just reading a book? Yeah. Zatch Bell for the Game Boy Advance. On November 22nd, 2005, Bandai and Banpresto released Zatch Bell Electric Arena. There's nothing much really to cover besides that it is a Street Fighter clone where two characters fight on a screen. You get to pick from Zatch Bell and as much as other characters from Season 1. They only really cover the first couple episodes from the anime. For those who do not follow the series, the title character Zatch Bell is a mystical being called a Mamoto, who is partnered with a 14-year-old schoolboy, Kikyo, for a once-in-a-millennium tournament on Earth that determines the right to the rule Mamoto world as king. As you can see, it is a Street Fighter clone, but in order to do your specials, you must charge up your spell book in order to do bigger attacks. Now, my only problem with this is that there's not really much combos you can do. The point of it is just to charge up your spell book in order to do the bigger attack. The point of the game obviously is get your enemy's health meter down to 0 in order to win the match. The punches doesn't really compare to how the spellbook works when you start using the magic spellbook. There are link battles if you have another copy with your friend that wants to play with it, but who wants to play this? You could rather play Street Fighter on the Game Boy Advance. It's not a bad game, it's just a disappointment, considering that how hyped the anime was back in 2000. Like I stated before, it only covers the first couple episodes of Zatch Bell, so don't expect the first season to be on this cart. They never even made another release of this in America. But if you're looking for an anime game that you want to play and add to your collection, Zatch Bell Electric Arena would be one for you. Now, I have to say this game right here, I'm very surprised how it plays. I mean, it kind of doesn't feel like Street Fighter, but it feels like a Street Fighter clone. But the anime itself, it's fucking rocks. Like, look at this scene right here! Overall, I really do like Zatch Bell on Toonami when it came out. But as for the video game, I kind of feel like they could have done a little bit more with it. The mechanics itself is pretty cool and everything. That everything's done by the book and you have like combo hits that you can use. I just kind of feel like they could have tweaked it just a bit just to make it feel like it more fluently than rather than just smashing buttons together and then randomly figuring out how to do the combos and the special moves and everything. I would have to give this a 7 out of 10. It's a good pickup for your first-time Game Boy Advance players, and I would say that overall, play it!